It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. By three methods we may learn wisdom: first, by reflection, which is noblest; second, by imitation, which is easiest; and third, by experience, which is the bitterest. To know what you know and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation there is sure to be failure. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. He who learns but does not think, is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Humility is the solid foundation of all virtues. If you think in terms of a year, plant a seed; if in terms of 10 years, plant trees; if in terms of 100 years, teach the people. Heaven means to be one with God. What you do not want done to yourself, do not do to others. The cautious seldom err. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. Hear, I know. I see, I remember. I do, I understand. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. To be wronged is nothing unless you continue to remember it. An oppressive government is more to be feared than a tiger. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. Study the past, if you would divine the future. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. If we don't know life, how can we know death? You cannot open a book without learning something. Never contract friendship with a man that is not better than thyself. A gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. The object of the superior man is truth. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. To see the right and not to do it is cowardice. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of men. To go beyond is as wrong as to fall short. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. To see what is right and not to do it is one of courage, or of principle. The superior man thinks always of virtue, the common man thinks of comfort. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. They must often change, who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good.